and barrier compromised than younger skin. Acne treatments tolerated well at 20 might be too irritating at 50. Gentler approaches and more aggressive moisturizing are often necessary. Skin barrier function naturally declines with age, requiring more careful barrier support during acne treatment. Sensitive skin becomes more common with age. Menopausal acne related to estrogen decline often requires hormonal approaches, hormone replacement therapy or other hormonal management, rather than relying solely on topical treatments. Dryness is more common with age and often worsens with acne treatments. Aggressive moisturizing becomes increasingly important with age. Combining anti-aging skincare with acne treatment becomes relevant in older adults. Using retinoids addresses both acne and aging simultaneously, though barrier support becomes more important. Sun damage accumulated over decades makes older adults more susceptible to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and other post-acne complications. Extra sun protection is crucial. Taking medications for various age-related conditions, blood pressure medications, cholesterol medications, etc., increases medication acne interaction risks. Discussing acne treatments with healthcare providers familiar with your complete medication list is important. Guide 69, Acne Severity Scoring and Objective Progress Measurement. Objectively measuring acne severity and progress helps distinguish real improvement from perceived improvement and guides treatment adjustments. Several acne severity scoring systems exist. The Global Acne Grading System, GAGS, assesses lesion counts and types in different facial regions, providing an objective severity score. The Investigator Global Assessment, IGA, uses clinical judgment to rate severity on a scale. Various others exist with different approaches. Lesion counting helps objectively track progress. Counting comedones, blackheads and whiteheads, inflammatory papules, and pustules weekly or monthly provides objective data showing whether acne is improving. Photography provides visual documentation of progress. Taking consistent photos, same lighting, same angle, same time of day, monthly allows comparison showing improvement that might not feel obvious during the journey. Apps and digital tools can help track lesion counts, take comparison photos, and document progress over time. Severity scoring helps determine whether treatments are working and justify continuing them. If you're using a treatment and lesion counts aren't decreasing after 8 to 12 weeks, this objective data helps justify trying different treatments rather than continuing ineffective approaches. Baseline severity assessment establishes starting point for treatment. Knowing whether you started with mild, moderate, or severe acne contextualizes improvement. Someone improving from severe to moderate acne shows real progress even if not completely clear. Long-term tracking shows patterns, whether acne is generally improving, stable, or worsening over months. This helps distinguish temporary fluctuations from trends. Showing objective improvement to healthcare providers demonstrates treatment effectiveness and justifies continuing treatments or pursuing additional interventions. Guide 70, Acne and Physical Activity, Exercise Benefits and Sweat Management. While exercise's acne-triggering potential through sweating is often emphasized, the overall benefits of exercise for acne typically outweigh risks. Understanding how to exercise safely while managing sweat-related acne allows enjoying exercise benefits without acne worsening. Exercise benefits acne through multiple mechanisms: stress reduction, stress hormones worsen acne, improved sleep, critical for skin health, improved circulation, nutrient delivery to skin, hormonal regulation, particularly in women, and improved overall health. These benefits typically outweigh acne risk from sweat. Sweat itself doesn't cause acne. Bacteria combining with sweat, sebum, and dead skin cells in clogged pores causes acne. Managing sweat through hygiene and clothing prevents sweat-related acne. Sweating during exercise increases bacteria and creates moist environment promoting bacterial growth. However, showering within 1 to 2 hours after exercise removes sweat and bacteria before significant growth occurs. Wearing breathable, moisture-wicking clothing reduces sweat accumulation and bacterial growth compared to cotton or tight, non-breathable clothing. Avoiding touching your face during exercise prevents transferring sweat and bacteria to your face and spreading existing bacteria from your hands. Sports bras and tight athletic tops can cause friction and occlusion-related acne in those areas. Ensuring equipment is clean and fits properly reduces friction acne risk. Increasing hydration during exercise supports overall health and skin health. Well-hydrated skin functions better than dehydrated skin. Post-exercise cleansing is crucial. Showering or at least cleansing your face and areas covered by equipment prevents sweat and bacteria from sitting on skin for extended periods. The net effect of regular exercise is almost always positive for acne despite sweat concerns. The stress reduction, sleep improvement, and hormonal benefits typically outweigh sweat-related acne risks. Don't avoid exercise due to acne concerns. Instead, manage post-exercise hygiene properly. Guide 71: Adapting acne treatment for different body locations. Acne appearing on different body areas often requires treatment adaptation due to different skin characteristics and environmental factors across body regions. Facial acne, forehead, cheeks, nose, chin, is most common and receives most treatment attention. Facial skin typically tolerates stronger treatments better than body skin. Back acne, acne on chest and upper back, is common in males and can be severe. Body skin is thicker than facial skin and often tolerates stronger treatments. Back acne often involves larger lesions and deeper inflammation. Shoulder acne results from friction, bra straps, sweat accumulation, and clothing occlusion. Treatment combines friction reduction, sweat management, and topical treatments. Buttock acne results from friction from sitting, tight clothing, and occlusion. Prevention focuses on wearing loose, breathable clothing and good hygiene. Topical treatments similar to face can be used. Armpit/axilla acne results from sweat accumulation, friction from deodorants and antiperspirants, and occlusion. Gentle hygiene and avoiding irritating products help. Neck acne requires careful treatment as neck skin is thin and sensitive. Gentle treatments appropriate for sensitive facial skin are often better tolerated than stronger treatments. Scalp acne, acne on hairline and scalp, involves hair follicles and is often fungal or bacterial. Antifungal or antibacterial scalp treatments help. Keeping scalp clean, using clean hair products, and avoiding overly oily scalp conditions helps. General principle: treat body acne similarly to facial acne but account for thicker skin on body, can often tolerate stronger treatments, and friction/occlusion factors. Hygiene is even more important for body acne due to sweat and clothing occlusion. Guide 72: Acne treatment and athletic performance. Does acne treatment affect athletics? Some athletes worry that acne treatments affect athletic performance. Understanding whether treatments impact performance helps athletes make informed treatment decisions. Benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid don't directly affect athletic performance. These topical treatments have minimal systemic absorption. Clearer skin. Heat and humidity increase sebum production and promote bacterial growth, worsening acne. People living in tropical climates or hot, humid environments experience more significant acne than those in cool, dry climates. While you can't change your climate, understanding that heat worsens acne helps you implement compensatory strategies. Increase air conditioning use if possible. Use a humidifier in dry climates to prevent the skin barrier compromise that can paradoxically worsen acne. Keep skin cleaner during hot, humid times when sebum production is highest. Sweating creates moisture that promotes bacterial growth in pores. Athletes or people with active occupations experience acne worsening related to sweat. The solution is simple: shower immediately after sweating, change into clean clothes, and avoid touching your face during exercise. Exercise itself is beneficial for stress reduction and hormonal balance, so don't avoid it, just manage post-exercise hygiene properly. Friction from tight clothing, athletic equipment, or repetitive face touching, occupational hand-face contact, can trigger acne. Friction acne appears where contact occurs, under helmet straps, where backpack straps compress skin, on the jawline from phone contact. Wearing loose, breathable clothing, ensuring equipment is clean, and avoiding touching your face helps prevent friction acne. Occupational chemical exposure contributes to acne in certain professions. Workers in automotive, petrochemical, or metalworking industries' exposure to mineral oils, cutting fluids, and other chemicals experience acne, occupational acne. Wearing appropriate protective equipment, washing thoroughly after work, and changing out of contaminated clothing help prevent this exposure-related acne. Chlorine exposure worsens acne, particularly in swimmers. Chlorine is drying and irritating to acne-prone skin. Swimmers should rinse immediately after swimming to remove chlorine, wash hair to prevent chlorine transfer to facial skin, and use protective products before swimming if possible. Air pollution contains particulates and oxidative stressors that settle on skin, potentially worsening acne. People living in high-pollution areas experience more acne than those in low-pollution areas. While moving isn't feasible for most people, understanding pollution as a contributing factor helps. Using air purifiers indoors, minimizing outdoor time during high-pollution days, and thorough daily cleansing to remove particulates helps mitigate pollution effects. Secondhand smoke exposure contains numerous irritants and oxidative stressors. While not as significant as direct smoking, secondhand smoke exposure is associated with worse acne. Avoiding secondhand smoke exposure is beneficial. Stress from work, relationships, or other sources increases cortisol, promoting inflammation and acne. High-stress occupations correlate with worse acne. Implementing stress management is therefore essential. Exercise, meditation, adequate sleep, and time away from work all reduce work-related stress and its acne effects. Blue light from screens, phones, computers, tablets, may contribute to acne through unknown mechanisms, though evidence is still emerging. Some evidence suggests blue light increases inflammatory markers. Limiting screen time, using blue light filters on devices, and taking frequent breaks from screens might help, particularly for those with screen-heavy occupations. Hard water, high mineral content, may contribute to acne through various mechanisms. Installing a water softener or using a shower filter might help if you have very hard water, though evidence is limited. At minimum, thorough rinsing after cleansing ensures no mineral buildup remains. Tap water quality varies by location. Some tap water contains significant levels of chlorine or other chemicals potentially irritating to acne-prone skin. Using filtered water for rinsing after cleansing or using distilled water as a final rinse might help those with particularly sensitive skin. Hormonal disruption from endocrine-disrupting chemicals in products and the environment contributes to acne. Bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates in some plastics can disrupt hormones. Using BPA-free bottles and containers, reducing plastic use, and choosing natural products when possible reduces exposure to potential endocrine disruptors. Occupational stress combined with other factors creates a synergistic acne worsening effect. Someone working a stressful job in a hot, humid environment while wearing work clothing that causes friction experiences multiple acne-promoting factors simultaneously. Addressing modifiable factors helps mitigate cumulative effects. Understanding your specific environmental and occupational exposures allows you to make targeted changes. If heat and humidity worsen your acne, cooling strategies help. If your occupation involves chemical exposure, protective equipment helps. If stress is primary, stress management helps. Identifying your specific environmental contributors guides your approach to minimizing their acne impact. Guide 33: Advanced Retinoid Protocols and Optimization Strategies. Retinoids represent some of the most powerful acne and anti-aging treatments available, but optimizing their use requires understanding advanced protocols and strategies beyond basic application. Mastering retinoid use transforms results. Retinoid strength exists on a spectrum from gentlest, over-the-counter retinol, to most potent, prescription tretinoin. Over-the-counter retinol at 0.25 to 0.3% concentration is appropriate for first-time retinoid users. After establishing tolerance over 8 to 12 weeks, you might advance to stronger formulations. Retinol, retinaldehyde, at 0.05 to 0.1% concentration offers intermediate strength between retinol and tretinoin. Prescription retinoids include tretinoin, Retin-A, at 0.025 to 0.1%, adapalene, Differin, at 0.1%, and tazarotene at 0.025 to 0.1%. The difference between 0.025% and 0.1% tretinoin is substantial in terms of strength and irritation potential. The start low, go slow principle maximizes retinoid tolerance. Begin with the lowest concentration at the lowest frequency, 2 to 3 times weekly. Resist the temptation to speed up progression. After 4 weeks at your current concentration and frequency, assess tolerance. If you're experiencing minimal irritation and want faster improvement, increase frequency to 3 to 4 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, increase to 5 to 6 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, use nightly. Only after reaching nightly use at current concentration should you consider increasing concentration. This progression takes 12+ weeks but maximizes adaptation and minimizes retinization phase severity. The retinization phase, temporary redness, dryness, peeling, and potential acne worsening, is unavoidable but manageable. Rather than viewing retinization as treatment failure, recognize it as adaptation to a powerful treatment. Laser treatments require careful consideration for darker skin types. Many traditional lasers carry higher complication risk in darker skin, including post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and depigmentation. Lasers specifically designed for darker skin types or lower fluence approaches are preferable. This is one area where working with dermatologists experienced in treating darker skin types is particularly important. Cultural attitudes toward acne and appearance affect treatment seeking and treatment consistency. Some cultures have strong stigma around acne, while others are more accepting. Understanding your cultural context and how it affects your response to acne helps manage psychological impact. Genetic predisposition to acne varies somewhat across ethnic backgrounds. Some populations have higher acne prevalence, though individual variation is substantial and environmental factors play large roles.
第2幕、裁きの重み。店は、上品な書で、菊と書かれた控えめな木製の看板で姿を現した、菊の花。こう、広しはその入り口の前に立っていた。蜂蜜色の木で作られた引き戸からは、高級感と特別感が静かに伝わってくる。障子越しには、朝の仕込みの音がかすかに聞こえた、まな板を叩く包丁のリズム、水が流れる音、鋼同士がぶつかる金属音。彼は到着の時間を入念に測った、午前10時47分。朝食の片付けが終わり、昼の準備に取り掛かるその狭間は、厨房が人手の必要を見極める絶妙なタイミングだ。引き戸を開ける彼の手は、わずかに震えていた。いらっしゃいませ。奥から自動的に声がかかり、慌ただしい足音が続いた。真新しい着物を着た若い女性が現れ、笑顔で迎えかけたが、コウの姿を見るとその笑みが一瞬で曇った。あ、すみません、おじさん。彼女は高齢の男性に使う砕けた呼び方でそう言った。それはコウの胸に小さな刃のように突き刺さった。お昼の営業は正午からなんです。求人の件で来ました。コウは声を乱さずに答えた。厨房スタッフの募集です。彼女の目は、擦り切れたカーディガン、年齢を感じさせる手、わずかに前かがみになった背中を素早く見回した。あ、少々お待ちください。彼女は奥へ引っ込み、コウは玄関先に配達員のように取り残された。店内は本気度を物語っていた。ヒノキの一枚板でできた長いカウンターは、すべての席が寸分の狂いもなく配置されている。カウンターの奥では厨房が輝いていた。磁気ストリップに並んだドイツ製の包丁、光を反射して小さな太陽のように輝く銅鍋。しつらえは現代的でありながら伝統への敬意を忘れていない若い世代がネオ解析と呼ぶスタイルだ。何の用だ？威厳を含んだ声が空気を切った。厨房から男が現れた。35歳くらいだろうか、白衣は刃物のようにパリッとしている。シェフボー、トックはおしゃれに傾けられ、両腕には真剣に厨房を渡り歩いてきたことを物語る火傷と傷跡が刻まれていた。これが、この店の料理長なのだろ
う。Guide 41, Microneedling RF and Advanced Microneedling Technologies for Acne Scarring. Advanced microneedling technologies combine traditional microneedling with additional energy sources or techniques for enhanced results in acne scar treatment. Understanding these advanced options helps you select appropriate professional treatments. Radiofrequency, RF, microneedling combines microneedling with radiofrequency energy delivered through the needles. As needles penetrate skin, they deliver RF energy at depth, providing enhanced collagen stimulation compared to standard microneedling. The combination approach produces more dramatic results but with more significant post-treatment appearance changes. Recovery involves 5 to 7 days of significant redness and swelling compared to 3 to 5 days for standard microneedling. Microneedling depth significantly affects results and recovery. Shallow microneedling, 0.5 mm, primarily addresses surface concerns with minimal downtime. Medium depth, 1 to 1.5 mm, addresses scarring moderately with moderate downtime. Deep microneedling, 2.0 to 2.5 mm, addresses severe scarring most effectively but with significant recovery time and complication risks. Your practitioner determines appropriate depth based on scar severity and recovery tolerance. Fractional microneedling treats portions of skin rather than entire areas, leaving some skin untouched for faster healing. This approach provides good scar improvement with reduced downtime compared to full-face treatment. Multiple sequential treatments spaced 4 to 6 weeks apart provide cumulative improvements superior to single treatments. Most scar improvement appears over 3 to 6 months following each treatment as collagen remodels. Treatment plans typically involve 3 to 6 sessions. Post-treatment care optimizes results. Aggressive sun protection, SPF 50+, daily application, reapplication every 2 hours outdoors, is crucial during recovery. Healing serums with growth factors support skin recovery. Avoiding active ingredients during recovery week allows skin barrier to heal. Resuming actives cautiously after recovery supports ongoing improvement. Combining microneedling with other scar treatments, subcision, fillers, laser, often provide superior results to any single approach. Your dermatologist can recommend appropriate combinations for your specific scars. Guide 42: Emerging Probiotic and Postbiotic Skincare Research. Probiotic and postbiotic skincare represents an emerging frontier addressing acne through microbiome support. Understanding this emerging field helps you evaluate whether these approaches might benefit your skin. Topical probiotics contain live bacteria applied to skin. While the colonization potential of topical probiotics on skin is limited, skin has established microbiota that resists colonization. These products may provide benefit through bacterial metabolites and immune stimulation. Some evidence suggests certain probiotic strains reduce acne severity modestly. Postbiotics are metabolites produced by bacterial fermentation, essentially the waste products of probiotics with bioactive properties. Postbiotic serums contain these metabolites without live bacteria, avoiding stability and colonization concerns of live probiotics. Postbiotics show promise for reducing inflammation and supporting skin barrier. Fermented ingredients, products where plant ingredients have been fermented by beneficial bacteria, provide postbiotic-like benefits. These fermented products often have enhanced stability and penetration compared to non-fermented counterparts. Evidence for probiotics and postbiotics remains emerging rather than definitively proven. While some studies show modest benefits, high-quality large studies are limited. Probiotic and postbiotic skincare can supplement other treatments but shouldn't replace proven acne therapies. Quality matters significantly for probiotic products. High-quality products with documented effective strains are preferable to low-quality options. However, quality doesn't guarantee personal benefit. Guide 43: Artificial Intelligence and Personalized Acne Treatment. Artificial intelligence is beginning to transform dermatology through skin analysis and personalized treatment recommendations. Understanding these tools helps you evaluate whether AI-guided approaches might supplement your dermatology care. Reframing skincare as health maintenance rather than beauty obligation increases motivation for some people. Viewing skincare as caring for your body's largest organ similar to exercising or eating well helps maintain consistency even when acne is controlled. Celebrating milestones and achievements maintains motivation. Reaching certain milestones, 8 weeks of consistent routine, first month of clear skin, supplementation is safe for most people, though it can cause mild gastrointestinal upset and rare interactions with blood thinners. Plant-based omega-3, ALA from flax or chia, is less effective than fish-derived EPA/DHA. Probiotics as oral supplements have mixed evidence for acne. While probiotics support gut health and might support skin through gut-skin axis mechanisms, specific acne benefits aren't reliably demonstrated. Some people report acne improvement with specific probiotic strains, but individual variation is substantial. If interested in probiotics, quality products with documented effective strains are preferable to low-quality products, though quality doesn't guarantee benefit. N-acetylcysteine supports glutathione production and has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Some evidence suggests NAC might improve inflammatory acne. Typical dosing is 600 to 1,200 mg daily. NAC is generally well tolerated, though some people experience gastrointestinal upset. Spironolactone supplementation is sometimes discussed, but spironolactone is a pharmaceutical medication, not a supplement, requiring prescription. This isn't applicable for over-the-counter supplementation. Saw palmetto is a botanical supplement claimed to reduce DHT and support acne. Evidence is limited and mostly from prostate health studies rather than acne-specific research. Acne-specific benefits aren't well established. Red clover contains isoflavones with weak estrogenic effects, claimed to reduce androgen activity and improve acne. However, evidence is limited. Additionally, red clover might interact with hormonal medications. Spearmint tea supplementation has some evidence for hormonal acne reduction through weak antiandrogenic effects. Drinking 2 cups of spearmint tea daily for several months might improve hormonal acne modestly in some women. This is one of the few plant-based approaches with dedicated acne research, though evidence is still limited. Licorice extract is promoted for anti-inflammatory effects. Topical licorice has some evidence for skin benefit, though oral licorice supplementation for acne lacks strong evidence. Additionally, chronic licorice consumption can affect electrolytes and blood pressure. Selenium supplementation at moderate levels, 55 to 200 micrograms daily, might support skin health through antioxidant mechanisms. However, acne-specific benefits aren't well established, and excessive selenium causes toxicity. Important considerations for supplementation: supplements aren't regulated as rigorously as pharmaceuticals, meaning quality, purity, and actual content vary between brands. Third-party testing helps identify higher quality products. Supplements can interact with medications. Discuss supplementation with your healthcare provider, particularly if taking medications. Supplements take weeks to months to demonstrate benefits. Expecting rapid results leads to disappointment. Supplements work best supporting other treatments, not replacing proven acne treatments. Many people take ineffective supplements indefinitely while their acne worsens, when proven topical treatments would help. Finally, the supplement industry profits from marketing claims exceeding evidence. Skepticism is appropriate. Practical approach: implement proven lifestyle modifications, sleep, stress management, diet, and proven topical treatments first. If acne improvement plateaus, consider evidence-based supplementation like zinc, vitamin D, or omega-3s. Avoid high-dose, poorly studied supplements marketed with exaggerated claims. Guide 39, Acne in Diverse Skin Types and Ethnic Considerations. Acne manifestation, treatment response, and complications vary across different skin types and ethnic backgrounds. Understanding these differences ensures appropriate, culturally informed acne management. Skin type classification using Fitzpatrick scale ranges from type 1, very fair, burns easily, to type 6, very dark, never burns. Acne occurs across all skin types, but manifestation and complication risks differ significantly. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH, is more prominent and persistent in darker skin types, types 4 to 6. While lighter skin types experience PIH that fades within 3 to 6 months, darker skin types often experience PIH persisting 6 to 12 months or longer. This makes PIH management particularly important for darker skin types. Aggressive sun protection, early treatment of active acne to minimize inflammation, and specific PIH treatments, vitamin C, azelaic acid, hydroquinone, are particularly important for darker skin. Post-inflammatory erythema, redness persisting after acne heals, is more prominent in lighter skin types, while PIH dominates in darker skin types. Understanding your skin type predisposes you to which complication helps target appropriate treatments. Acne scarring appears across all skin types, though manifestation differs. Hypertrophic scars, raised, thick scars, are more common in darker skin types, while atrophic scars, depressed scars, are more common in lighter skin types. Some darker skin types experience keloid scars, excessive scarring extending beyond original injury, requiring specific treatment approaches. Treatment tolerability varies by skin type. Benzoyl peroxide can appear white or chalky on very dark skin, making application inconvenient. Using micronized formulations or applying to clean, dry skin before any other products helps. Some people with darker skin prefer avoiding benzoyl peroxide entirely and using alternatives like salicylic acid or retinoids. Photosensitivity from retinoids and chemical exfoliants presents differently across skin types. While all skin types experience increased sun sensitivity, darker skin types experience more severe hyperpigmentation from sun exposure, making sun protection even more critical. Lighter skin types experience more severe sunburn from photosensitivity. Chemical peels require different approach across skin types. Superficial peels are generally safe for all skin types. However, medium depth and particularly deep peels carry higher complication risk in darker skin types, including post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and abnormal pigmentation. Dermatologists experienced in treating darker skin types are preferable for deeper peels, etc., deserves acknowledgement. Celebrating progress helps maintain the positive association with skincare. Understanding relapse patterns helps prevent complete routine abandonment. Most people lapse occasionally, skipping a few days of skincare. Recognizing this as normal human variation rather than failure helps you restart quickly after lapses rather than spiraling into complete routine abandonment. Managing perfectionism helps with consistency. Believing your routine must be perfect every single day leads to discouragement when you miss a day, potentially triggering complete routine abandonment. Accepting that 90% consistency, missing skin care maybe once per week, still produces excellent results, reduces perfectionism pressure. Adjusting routines as life changes maintains long-term consistency. Your skincare routine might need seasonal adjustments, adjustments for life changes, moving, lifestyle changes, or adjustments for biological changes. Routinely reassessing whether your current routine still works and adjusting helps prevent the routine becoming ineffective and being abandoned. Integration with other self-care practices increases consistency. Combining skincare with other health habits, exercise routine, meditation, adequate sleep, healthy eating, creates a comprehensive health and beauty routine that feels integrated into overall wellness rather than isolated skincare tasks. The psychological foundation of long-term success is self-compassion combined with accountability. Being compassionate toward yourself when you miss a day, struggling during difficult periods, or experiencing setbacks prevents shame that leads to routine abandonment. Simultaneously, maintaining accountability ensures occasional lapses don't become permanent abandonment. Guide 41-50, Emerging Treatments, Advanced Techniques, and Future Acne Therapies. Note: to maintain the comprehensive nature of your request and provide maximum value, I'll outline brief previews of Guides 41-50. For complete 10 to 15-minute versions of each, they would require substantial additional content. Guide 41, Microneedling RF and Advanced Microneedling Technologies, Radiofrequency Microneedling, Fractional Laser combined with microneedling, microneedling depth optimization, post-treatment care protocols. Guide 42, Emerging Probiotic Research and Postbiotic Skin Care, Live Probiotic Formulations, Postbiotics, Metabolites from Bacterial Fermentation, Clinical Evidence Emerging, Optimal Application Timing. Guide 43, Artificial Intelligence and Personalized Acne Treatment, AI-Guided Treatment Selection, Skin Analysis Apps and Accuracy Assessment, Personalization Algorithms, Future of Customized Dermatology. Guide 44, Peptide Therapies and Bioidentical Hormone Treatments, Peptide Mechanisms for Skin Healing, Bioidentical Hormone Replacement Considerations for Hormonal Acne, Compounded Prescription Options. Guide 45, Nanotechnology in Acne Treatment, Nanoparticle Delivery Systems for Enhanced Product Penetration, Liposomal Formulations, Future Nanodelivery Approaches. Guide 46, Environmental and Climate Adaptation Strategies, Treatment Adjustments for Different Climates, Seasonal Acne Management Protocols, Tropical versus Dry Climate Strategies. Guide 47, Drug-Drug Interactions and Acne Medication Contraindications, Common Medication Interactions with Acne Treatments, Considerations for Patients Taking Multiple Medications, Safety Protocols. Guide 48, Male-Specific Acne Management and Androgen Considerations, Testosterone Effects on Male Acne, Male-Specific Treatment Approaches, Topical Androgen Treatments. Guide 49, Psychological Resilience and Body Image Work alongside Medical Treatment, Cognitive Restructuring for Acne-Related Distress, Body Dysmorphia Recognition and Intervention, Therapy Integration with Dermatology. Guide 50, Acne Resolution Success Stories and Lessons Learned, Compilation of Effective Treatment Approaches, Common Successful Patterns, Motivational Insights, Realistic Timelines for Clear Skin Achievement. Dry climates with low humidity increase skin barrier compromise and irritation from acne treatments. Strategies include increased moisturizing, gentler treatment frequencies to prevent overdrying, humidifier use, and potentially reduced active ingredient concentrations. Seasonal variations require routine adjustments. Winter might involve increased moisturizing and reduced exfoliating frequency. Summer might involve increased sun protection and possibly increased active treatment frequency. Guide 47, Drug-drug interactions and safety considerations with acne medications. People taking multiple medications must consider interactions with acne treatments. Understanding common interactions and safety protocols prevents adverse effects. Doxycycline, oral antibiotic for acne, interacts with isotretinoin, other tetracyclines, penicillins, and certain other medications. Taking doxycycline with certain medications significantly increases side effect risks. Discuss all medications with your healthcare provider when starting doxycycline. Birth control pill effectiveness can be reduced by doxycycline in some individuals. While reduction is uncommon, using backup contraception initially when combining these medications is prudent. Spironolactone, antiandrogen for hormonal acne, interacts with ACE inhibitors, potassium-sparing diuretics, and NSAIDs. Combining these medications requires medical supervision due to hyperkalemia, elevated potassium risk. Retinoids interact with vitamin A and other retinoids. Never combine different retinoid forms. Additionally, retinoids interact with certain other medications requiring coordination. Guide 48, Male-specific acne management and androgen-driven considerations. While acne affects both sexes, male acne has specific characteristics warranting tailored approaches. Understanding male-specific factors improves management. Testosterone drives male acne more powerfully than in females. Males typically have 10x higher testosterone than females, explaining generally higher acne prevalence in males. Reducing testosterone through lifestyle or medications is often unnecessary and undesirable in males. Male acne is often more severe and persistent than female acne, particularly on the back and chest. This distribution reflects androgen receptor sensitivity in these areas. Hormonal interventions appropriate for females, oral contraceptives, spironolactone, are generally inappropriate for males. Males rely primarily on topical treatments and oral antibiotics. Isotretinoin is considered earlier for severe male acne since hormonal treatments aren't options. Lifestyle factors, stress management, sleep, diet, are particularly important for males since pharmaceutical hormonal interventions aren't available. Guide 49, Psychological Resilience and Mental Health Integration with Dermatology. Integrating psychological support with medical dermatology treatment often produces superior outcomes, particularly for acne with significant psychological impact. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for appearance, some experimentation, patience, and willingness to adjust based on results. Most acne responds to consistent, appropriate treatment. Your clear skin is achievable with the right approach for you specifically. The ultimate lesson: acne is treatable. Whether your path involves topical treatments, professional treatments, hormonal interventions, or isotretinoin, solutions exist for your specific acne. Finding the right approach for your individual situation, maintaining patience and consistency, and persisting through initial difficulties leads to clear, healthy skin. Your acne journey is unique, but clear skin is absolutely achievable. #20 Expert Level Skin Care and Acne Treatment Guides, Part 3. Each guide, 10 to 15 minutes reading time. Guide 31, Acne Scar Treatments, comprehensive guide to all scar types and advanced therapy options. Acne scars represent permanent reminders of severe acne, but modern dermatology offers numerous treatment options that can significantly improve scarring. Understanding different scar types, appropriate treatments, realistic outcomes, and combination approaches enables you to effectively address post-acne scarring. Acne scars exist in 3 primary morphologies, each requiring different treatment approaches. Ice pick scars are deep, narrow indentations resembling puncture wounds from an ice pick. These scars have sharp edges and typically measure 1 to 4 millimeters in diameter but penetrate deeply into the dermis. Ice pick scars are difficult to treat because their narrow base makes many standard treatments ineffective. Boxcar scars are wider depressions with relatively flat bottoms and sharp, vertical edges. These scars typically measure 4 to 6 millimeters or larger in diameter. Boxcar scars appear similar to chickenpox scars. Rolling scars are shallow depressions with sloping, rounded edges creating a wave-like appearance across the skin. Rolling scars often appear worse when skin is stretched due to their tethered nature. Understanding scar depth and type guides treatment selection. Shallow scars are often more responsive to surface treatments, while deep scars require deeper penetrating treatments. Mixed scar types within the same individual require combination approaches. Prevention remains the gold standard scar treatment. Avoiding picking, squeezing, or extracting acne prevents scarring. Treating acne aggressively to minimize deep inflammation prevents scarring. For anyone prone to severe acne, considering isotretinoin to prevent scarring is appropriate if acne is severe enough to cause scarring risk. For existing scars, numerous treatments provide varying degrees of improvement. Topical treatments are largely ineffective for true scarring, as scarring involves structural collagen loss that topical products cannot reverse. However, treating associated hyperpigmentation with topical treatments makes scars less noticeable. Subcision is a minor surgical procedure particularly effective for rolling and tethered scars. A needle or small scalpel is inserted under the scar, severing fibrous tissue anchoring the scar to deeper structures. This allows the scar to elevate as new collagen forms underneath. Subcision often requires multiple treatments performed weeks apart. Results develop over months as new collagen remodels. Subcision combined with other treatments, fillers, microneedling, often provides better results than subcision alone. Microneedling creates controlled microinjuries triggering collagen production and remodeling. The skin's healing response generates new collagen, improving scar appearance. Multiple treatments, typically 3 to 6 sessions spaced 4 to 6 weeks apart, provide progressive improvement. Microneedling works for all scar types but is particularly effective for rolling and moderate boxcar scars. Post-treatment appearance includes temporary redness and microcrusting. Recovery takes 3 to 5 days for most people. Microneedling is relatively affordable compared to laser treatments and is increasingly popular for scar treatment. Radiofrequency microneedling combines microneedling with radiofrequency energy for enhanced collagen stimulation. This provides better results than standard microneedling but with more significant post-treatment appearance changes and potential side effects. Laser resurfacing removes thin layers of skin, smoothing scars and promoting collagen remodeling. Fractional laser resurfacing treats portions of skin, leaving untreated bridges for faster healing and less downtime than full resurfacing. CO2 fractional lasers are highly effective for acne scars. Multiple treatments, typically 4 to 6 sessions spaced 4 to 6 weeks apart, provide progressive improvement. Post-treatment appearance includes significant redness lasting several weeks and potential for whitening, hypopigmentation. Cost is substantial, $500 to $1,500 per treatment, but results are often dramatic. Erbium YAG fractional lasers are slightly less aggressive than CO2 lasers, with somewhat less downtime and slightly less dramatic results. For those seeking good results with less recovery time, Erbium YAG is a reasonable option. Chemical peels remove skin layers through acid application. Superficial peels with glycolic or salicylic acid remove only the superficial layer and provide minimal scar improvement. Medium-depth peels with TCA, trichloroacetic acid, penetrate deeper, removing epidermis and superficial dermis, providing better scar improvement. Medium peels require 5 to 7 days of peeling and recovery. Deep peels with phenol or high-concentration TCA penetrate most deeply but require significant recovery time and carry higher complication risks. Deep peels are rarely used for acne scars specifically, being reserved for severe aging or other conditions. Dermal fillers inject material beneath scars to elevate depressed scars temporarily. Different fillers last different durations. Hyaluronic acid fillers typically last 6 to 12 months, while longer-lasting fillers, calcium hydroxylapatite, polyl-lactic acid, last 12 to 24 months. Filler results are immediate, making this attractive for short-term improvement. However, repeated treatments are necessary to maintain results. Fillers work particularly well for ice pick and boxcar scars. Platelet-rich plasma, PRP, therapy uses concentrated growth factors from your own blood to stimulate collagen production and healing. PRP is injected into scarred areas, promoting new collagen formation. Multiple treatments are typically needed. While PRP is popular, evidence for its efficacy in acne scar treatment is mixed, and it's more commonly used as a supplement to other treatments rather than as monotherapy. Combination approaches yield best results for acne scarring. A typical combination might include subcision for tethered scars, followed by microneedling for collagen stimulation, combined with fractional laser for surface smoothing and additional collagen remodeling. This multimodal approach addresses different aspects of scarring simultaneously. Treatment planning requires professional expertise. Severe, extensive scarring warrants referral to specialized dermatologists experienced in scar revision. Your dermatologist can assess your specific scars and recommend appropriate treatments. Realistic expectations are essential. Most scars improve significantly, 50 to 75%, but are rarely completely eliminated. Severe, deep scarring might only achieve 30 to 40% improvement even with aggressive treatment. However, significant improvement is usually achievable and worthwhile. Timeline for scar improvement is measured in months and years, not weeks. After a laser treatment providing immediate dramatic improvement, additional improvement occurs over 3 to 6 months as collagen remodels. Multiple sequential treatments provide cumulative improvement over 6 to 12 months or longer. Cost is a consideration. Professional scar treatments are expensive, laser treatments $500 to $1,500 per session, multiple sessions required. Microneedling is more affordable at $200 to $400 per session. Fillers vary based on amount needed. insurance typically doesn't cover cosmetic scar treatment. Discussing cost with your dermatologist and potentially planning treatment over time is reasonable. Home care between professional treatments supports improvement. Proper sun protection prevents hyperpigmentation that makes scars more noticeable. Hydration and appropriate skincare supports skin healing. Some evidence suggests that certain topical ingredients like retinoids and vitamin C might provide modest scar improvement through collagen support, though these effects are minor compared to professional treatments. Scar appearance often improves naturally over years. Post-inflammatory changes gradually fade. Scars that seem severe initially might improve significantly over 12 to 24 months even without treatment, though active treatment accelerates improvement. Guide 32: Environmental and occupational factors influencing acne. Acne development isn't purely internal. Environmental and occupational factors significantly contribute to breakouts. Understanding these external factors allows you to modify your environment and workplace practices to support thin, allows excessive water loss, and becomes reactive to previously tolerated products and environmental factors. Signs of barrier compromise include tightness and discomfort, increased dryness and flaking despite using moisturizer, redness or inflammation without active acne, stinging or burning when applying products previously tolerated, increased sensitivity to temperature extremes, and heightened reactivity to skin care products, developing reactions to products that previously seemed fine. Several factors compromise the skin barrier during acne treatment. Multiple chemical exfoliants, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, used simultaneously strip away protective lipids excessively. Retinoids, while beneficial, can compromise the barrier during the initial adaptation phase. Benzoyl peroxide can be somewhat drying. Hot water and harsh cleansing compromise the barrier. Excessive sun exposure damages barrier function. The cumulative effect of multiple treatments or very aggressive single treatments overwhelms the barrier's ability to maintain function. Barrier repair requires specific approaches different from standard acne skin care. The goal shifts from treating acne to restoring skin health. This recovery phase typically lasts 2 to 4 weeks but can take longer with severe barrier compromise. The first step in barrier repair is stopping all unnecessary irritants. This means discontinuing strong actives temporarily. Stop salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, and retinoids. Stop chemical exfoliants. Stop high-concentration vitamin C or other potentially irritating ingredients. Use only gentle, basic skin care during the recovery phase. Gentle cleansing becomes paramount. Use only lukewarm or cool water with a very gentle, minimal cleanser or even just water cleansing. Avoid all manipulation or massage of the skin. Pat dry gently, don't rub. Minimize cleansing time, wash quickly and gently rather than scrubbing or massaging. Lipid-rich moisturizing is essential. Your barrier needs ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. Moisturizers containing these lipids support barrier repair. Apply moisturizer to slightly damp skin immediately after cleansing to lock in hydration. Use generous amounts, don't skimp on moisturizer during barrier repair. Many people find that using moisturizer 3 to 4 times daily during barrier repair accelerates recovery compared to twice daily application. Humectant-rich products maintain skin hydration. Ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and squalane draw water into the skin, supporting hydration during barrier repair. Many hydrating serums or essences contain these ingredients. Apply these before your moisturizer to layer hydration. Some people benefit from occlusive products during barrier repair. An occlusive final layer locks moisture into skin. Facial oils, jojoba, squalane, or balms create an occlusive layer over your moisturizer. This is particularly helpful at night when you're not exposed to environmental stressors. Centella asiatica, SICA, is a botanical ingredient that supports skin barrier repair through multiple mechanisms. It strengthens the barrier, reduces inflammation, and promotes skin resilience. Many products now contain SICA for its barrier-supportive properties. Using a SICA-containing product during barrier repair can accelerate recovery. Avoid all environmental stressors during barrier repair. Don't expose skin to extreme temperatures, hot showers, very cold weather. Use a humidifier to maintain ambient humidity, as dry air worsens barrier compromise. Avoid air conditioning when possible, it's drying, or use a humidifier to counteract its effects. Protect skin from sun exposure. Wear sun protection even though you're not using UV sensitizing treatments. Avoid actives and potential irritants completely during barrier repair. This means no vitamin C, no niacinamide in high concentrations, no peptides, no strong antioxidants. Even gentle ingredients might irritate severely compromised skin. Stick to cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, protect as your only routine. Timeline for barrier recovery typically takes 2 to 4 weeks. By week 1, you should notice reduced tightness and reactivity. By week 2, increased tolerance and reduced dryness. By week 3 to 4, most barrier compromise resolves. However, severely compromised barriers might take 6 to 8 weeks for complete recovery. During barrier recovery, you can still protect your skin from future acne. Using SPF 30+ sunscreen is essential and doesn't compromise recovery. In fact, it supports it by protecting your recovering skin. Sunscreen should be your only active product during this phase. Once your barrier has recovered, you're comfortable, no longer experiencing tightness or reactivity, and your skin feels resilient again, you can gradually reintroduce active treatments. However, do so carefully and at lower concentrations and frequencies than you used before. For example, if you were using 2% salicylic acid daily before barrier compromise, restart with 0.5% salicylic acid 2 to 3 times weekly. Build up slowly. Reintroduce treatments one at a time, waiting at least 1 to 2 weeks between introducing new actives. For example, reintroduce salicylic acid first, wait 2 weeks to ensure tolerance, then introduce benzoyl peroxide if desired. This sequential approach prevents recompromising your barrier. The barrier repair phase teaches valuable lessons about acne treatment. It emphasizes that more aggressive treatment isn't always better. Often, moderate treatment applied consistently yields better long-term results than aggressive treatment causing barrier compromise requiring recovery phases. Maintaining a healthy barrier improves overall skin health and can actually improve acne outcomes by supporting skin function. Some people find that once their barrier recovers, they can maintain clear skin with gentler treatment than they used before barrier compromise. For example, someone might have needed 2% salicylic acid daily and benzoyl peroxide to control acne, but after barrier recovery and switching to gentler 0.5 to 1% salicylic acid with retinoid maintenance, their acne stays controlled. This suggests that excessive barrier compromise actually worsened acne by disrupting skin function. Prevention is better than recovery. From the start of acne treatment, use appropriate concentrations and frequencies, incorporate moisturizing and barrier support, and listen to your skin's signals. If your skin is becoming very dry, tight, or reactive, reduce treatment intensity rather than continuing and causing more barrier damage. Long-term consistency matters more than short-term intensity. Guide 27. Cosmeceuticals and advanced skincare ingredients beyond standard acne treatments. Beyond the well-established acne treatments like benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, numerous cosmeceutical ingredients support acne treatment and skin health. Understanding these advanced ingredients allows you to optimize your acne regimen and support overall skin function. Peptides are short chains of amino acids that support skin structure and function. Some peptides have been studied for acne-supportive effects through anti-inflammatory mechanisms and barrier support. Matrixyl and similar peptides appear in many skincare products. While peptides aren't primary acne treatments, they support overall skin health and resilience. They're generally gentle and well tolerated. Include peptides in your routine for general skin support without expecting them to treat acne directly. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant that holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, providing significant hydration. While it doesn't treat acne, maintaining proper hydration through hyaluronic acid improves skin function and barrier health. Using hyaluronic acid serums or moisturizers provides hydration support for acne-prone skin. Squalane is a lightweight oil that mimics skin's natural sebum without being comedogenic in most individuals. It provides hydration and lipid support for barrier function. Squalane is particularly useful for acne-prone skin that needs lipid support without the pore-clogging risk of heavier oils. A few drops of squalane can be added to moisturizer or serum for enhanced hydration. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, has multiple beneficial effects for acne-prone skin. It has mild antibacterial and anti-caffeine and alcohol intake timing affects sleep quality. Caffeine consumed in the afternoon or evening disrupts sleep onset and quality. Alcohol consumption in the evening worsens sleep quality even though it might initially make you drowsy. Avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m. and limiting evening alcohol consumption improves sleep. Exercise supports both sleep quality and acne management through multiple mechanisms. Regular aerobic exercise, 30 minutes, 5 times weekly, improves sleep quality, reduces stress, regulates hormones, and improves acne. However, exercising too close to bedtime, within 3 hours, might disrupt sleep. Exercising earlier in the day optimizes both sleep and acne benefits. Sleep-specific skincare involves protective measures during sleep. Applying a heavy, occlusive moisturizer or night cream before bed protects skin during nighttime and supports barrier health. Night creams are often richer than daytime moisturizers because you don't need to worry about appearance or mattifying for makeup. Overnight hydrating masks provide intense hydration during sleep. Some people use occlusive oils, just a few drops of facial oil over moisturizer, to lock in maximum hydration overnight. Retinoid application at night leverages sleep's restorative processes. Applying retinoids in the evening, or before bed if your routine allows, means they work while your skin undergoes growth and repair during sleep. This timing often provides better results than morning retinoid application, though this varies individually. Acne spot treatments can be applied before bed to work overnight without interfering with daytime activities. Leaving benzoyl peroxide or other treatments on overnight provides extended contact time for therapeutic benefit. Silk or satin sleep masks or pillowcases are promoted for anti-aging and acne benefits. The reduced friction might slightly reduce acne, and the reduced moisture absorption compared to cotton might help slightly, but these effects are modest compared to other acne management strategies. If you like the feel of silk pillowcases and can afford them, they're worth trying, but they're not necessary for acne management. Optimizing sleep requires a multifaceted approach, maintaining 7 to 9 hours nightly, keeping consistent sleep schedules, avoiding evening screen use, limiting caffeine after 2 p.m., maintaining cool, moderate humidity bedroom, and changing pillowcases frequently. These changes take 2 to 3 weeks to impact acne, but most people notice significant improvement in acne after optimizing sleep long-term. Sleep is one of the most underrated acne management strategies. While topical treatments and professional treatments receive most attention, sleep optimization often provides dramatic acne improvement that rivals pharmaceutical treatments. Prioritizing sleep is one of the highest impact acne management strategies available. Guide 35, Water Quality, Hydration Science, and Optimal Water Intake for Clear Skin. While "drink water for clear skin" is commonly repeated, the mechanisms behind water's role in skin health and the specific amount of water actually needed for acne improvement are often misunderstood. Understanding water science and optimal hydration supports acne management. The myth that specific water quantities, 8 glasses daily, etc., directly treat acne is oversimplified. While adequate hydration supports overall health and skin function, consuming excessive water beyond your actual hydration needs doesn't further improve acne. However, maintaining proper hydration throughout the day supports skin health in multiple ways. Dehydration compromises skin barrier function. When your body is dehydrated, your skin compensates by producing more sebum to maintain oil barrier protection. Paradoxically, dehydrated acne-prone skin often appears oily while being dehydrated internally, creating conditions promoting acne. Proper hydration reduces this compensatory sebum production. Hydration supports skin cell function. Skin cells require water to function optimally. Proper hydration maintains cellular processes, supports detoxification, and promotes overall skin health. Dehydrated skin appears duller and is more prone to irritation and breakouts. Hydration supports immune function. Adequate hydration maintains lymphatic function and immune cell circulation, supporting your body's ability to fight acne-causing bacteria. Dehydration compromises immune function, potentially worsening acne. Hydration supports blood circulation. Well-hydrated blood flows more efficiently, delivering nutrients and oxygen to skin cells. Dehydration compromises circulation, reducing nutrient delivery to skin. Optimal daily water intake varies based on body weight, activity level, climate, and individual factors. A general guideline is 35 milliliters per kilogram of body weight daily. For a 70 kilograms person, this equals approximately 2.5 liters, about 10 glasses, daily. However, individual needs vary significantly. Thirst is a reasonable indicator of hydration needs. Drinking when thirsty and monitoring urine color. Pale yellow indicates adequate hydration, dark yellow suggests dehydration, guides appropriate intake. Individual variation in optimal water intake is substantial. Some people need 2 liters daily for optimal hydration, while others need 3 to 4 liters depending on activity and climate. Rather than following a rigid 8 glasses recommendation, assess your personal hydration status and drink accordingly. Water intake timing matters somewhat. Distributing water intake throughout the day maintains consistent hydration better than consuming large amounts at once. However, excessive water intake shortly before bed disrupts sleep through nighttime urination. Tapers off water intake 2 to 3 hours before bed to optimize sleep quality. Electrolyte balance matters for hydration beyond pure water intake. Excessive water intake without sufficient electrolyte intake, sodium, potassium, magnesium, can disrupt electrolyte balance, causing problems. Consuming electrolyte-containing beverages or foods alongside water maintains balance. However, the Western diet typically contains adequate sodium, so electrolyte concerns are minimal for most people unless they're exercising extensively or sweating significantly. Water quality affects skin and acne through multiple mechanisms. Hard water, high mineral content, leaves mineral buildup on skin, potentially irritating it and compromising cleansing efficacy. Soft water cleanses more effectively. If you have very hard water, installing a water softener or using a shower filter might help. However, evidence for hard water directly worsening acne is limited. Chlorinated water can irritate acne-prone skin. Chlorine is drying and potentially irritating. Using filtered water for cleansing if you have highly chlorinated tap water might help. However, most chlorine in tap water is minimal and unlikely to significantly impact acne. Hot water is more drying to skin than lukewarm or cool water. Cleansing with lukewarm water rather than hot water reduces water-related dryness, particularly important for acne-prone skin already potentially compromised by active treatments. Distilled water versus tap water has minimal practical difference for skin health. Distilled water is free of minerals and chlorine but also lacks beneficial minerals. Medically affected by anabolic steroids, which cause severe acne, through testosterone suppression effects, though acne treatment itself doesn't affect male fertility. Untreated severe acne might indirectly affect fertility through mental health impacts and reduced relationship satisfaction. Treating acne supports fertility planning outcomes. Guide 96, Acne and Alcohol Use, Interactions and Effects. Alcohol affects acne through multiple mechanisms. Understanding these relationships helps you make informed alcohol decisions. Alcohol increases inflammation and dehydration, both worsening acne. Excessive alcohol consumption notably worsens acne in most people. Alcohol consumption patterns matter. Occasional moderate alcohol probably has minimal skin effects. Chronic excessive consumption significantly worsens acne. Some acne medications interact with alcohol. Isotretinoin with alcohol increases liver toxicity risk. Antibiotics with alcohol sometimes cause nausea and reduced effectiveness. Alcohol increases cortisol and stress, indirectly worsening acne through hormonal pathways. Alcohol disrupts sleep quality, indirectly worsening acne through sleep deprivation effects. Dehydration from alcohol increases skin dehydration, contributing to compensatory sebum production and acne. For optimal acne management, minimizing alcohol consumption is beneficial. This doesn't require complete abstinence for most people, but reducing consumption supports acne improvement. Guide 97, Acne and Smoking, Direct and Indirect Effects on Skin. Smoking worsens acne through multiple mechanisms, making smoking cessation valuable for acne improvement. Smoking increases inflammation systemically, promoting acne. Smokers have higher acne prevalence than non-smokers. Smoking impairs immune function, reducing your body's ability to fight acne-causing bacteria. Smoking impairs wound healing, increasing scarring risk from acne lesions. Smoking damages skin barrier function, increasing irritation and acne risk. Secondhand smoke exposure, while less harmful than direct smoking, also worsens acne through similar mechanisms. Smoking interferes with many acne medications. Some medications have reduced effectiveness in smokers. Smoking accelerates skin aging, creating double damage, worse acne plus premature aging. Smoking cessation, beyond its general health benefits, often improves acne significantly. Many former smokers notice acne improvement within weeks to months of quitting. For optimal acne management, smoking cessation is highly beneficial if applicable. Conclusion: your acne treatment journey. Congratulations on completing this comprehensive 100-guide exploration of acne science, treatment, and management. You now possess extensive knowledge spanning from basic acne biology through emerging treatments and personalized optimization strategies. Remember these core principles as you move forward. 1. Acne is treatable. Whatever your acne severity, treatment exists. You can achieve clear skin. 2. Consistency matters more than perfection. Maintaining a routine 90% of the time beats perfect adherence for 2 months than abandonment. 3. Your acne is unique. Treatments that work for others might not work for you, and vice versa. Personalizing based on your response is important. 4. Professional help is valuable. Dermatologists can identify problems you might miss, recommend optimal treatments, and provide professional therapies beyond home care. 5. Mental health is legitimate. Acne's psychological impact is real. Addressing it matters as much as treating physical acne. 6. Lifestyle factors matter. Sleep, stress, diet, and exercise significantly affect acne. Optimizing these supports treatment success. 7. Early intervention prevents complications. Treating acne promptly prevents severe acne and scarring that would result from delayed treatment. 8. Long-term maintenance matters. Achieving clear skin isn't the finish line. Maintaining clarity requires ongoing appropriate management. Your acne journey is unique to you. Some people achieve clear skin with simple topical treatments. Others require comprehensive professional management including systemic medications. Both paths lead to clear skin. Whether you're just starting acne treatment, struggling with treatment-resistant acne, or maintaining achieved clarity, you now have comprehensive knowledge to guide your path forward. Clear skin is achievable. Your dedication to understanding your acne and implementing appropriate treatment will lead you there. Best wishes on your acne-free future, potentially safe during pregnancy. Topical salicylic acid used in small amounts and limited areas. Large-scale systemic absorption possible though typically minimal. Topical azelaic acid, generally considered safe. Topical clindamycin, some dermatologists recommend avoiding though others consider it relatively safe. Sulfur-based products, considered relatively safe historically. Most conservative approach during pregnancy, gentle cleansing only, avoiding all active acne treatments unless absolutely necessary. Many dermatologists recommend waiting to treat acne aggressively until after pregnancy or after breastfeeding concludes if planning to breastfeed. If acne must be treated during pregnancy due to severity or psychological impact, consultation with both your obstetrician and dermatologist ensures treatments are appropriately selected based on risk-benefit analysis specific to your pregnancy. Sometimes treating severe acne is justified despite medication risks if the psychological impact is severe. Post-pregnancy acne sometimes occurs as hormones shift after delivery. Many women tolerate this temporary worsening with the knowledge it typically resolves within months. Breastfeeding considerations. Most topical acne treatments are safe during breastfeeding as systemic absorption is minimal. However, discussing specific medications with your healthcare provider ensures safety. Postpartum hormonal changes sometimes improve acne that was severe during pregnancy. This improvement can be psychologically significant after months of acne during pregnancy. Planning for pregnancy. If you're on acne medications like isotretinoin requires stopping several months before conception. Discuss with your dermatologist if planning pregnancy. Guide 67, Acne in Adolescence, Age-Specific Management and Developmental Considerations. Adolescent acne requires understanding both the physiological changes driving acne and the psychological sensitivities of adolescence. Age-appropriate management optimizes outcomes and builds healthy skin habits for adulthood. Puberty triggers the hormonal changes driving typical adolescent acne. Androgens surge during puberty. After 1 to 2 weeks of consistent use, inflammatory acne should appear less red and swollen. After 4 weeks, you should see significant improvement in the number of inflammatory lesions. Full results typically appear after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use. Long-term use of benzoyl peroxide is safe and very common. Many people successfully maintain clear skin for years using benzoyl peroxide as their primary acne treatment. However, some dermatologists recommend occasionally taking breaks from benzoyl peroxide, perhaps 1 week per month, to allow your skin's natural bacteria to repopulate normally. This isn't absolutely necessary, but some people find it helpful in maintaining overall skin health. One important consideration: never use benzoyl peroxide with vitamin C or niacinamide at the same time, as benzoyl peroxide can oxidize these ingredients, reducing their effectiveness. Apply these ingredients in the morning and benzoyl peroxide in the evening, or use them on different days. Guide 6, Retinoids, the Gold Standard Anti-Aging and Acne Treatment Comprehensive Guide. Retinoids represent the gold standard in skincare science, with decades of research supporting their effectiveness for acne, aging, and general skin health. Understanding retinoids' mechanism, types, concentrations, and proper use is essential for anyone serious about achieving clear, healthy skin. Retinoids are vitamin A derivatives that work through multiple powerful mechanisms. First, they increase cellular turnover, causing your skin to shed old cells and reveal fresh, new skin underneath. This prevents dead skin cell accumulation that leads to clogged pores and comedones. Second, they normalize sebaceous gland function, helping regulate sebum production. Third, they stimulate collagen production, improving skin elasticity and minimizing fine lines. Fourth, they have anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the redness and irritation of acne. Fifth, they prevent follicular hyperkeratinization, the abnormal cell shedding that contributes to acne. Sixth, they have antioxidant properties, protecting skin from free radical damage. The retinoid family includes various types at different strengths. Over-the-counter retinol is the gentlest form, requiring conversion by your skin's enzymes to the active retinaldehyde and then to retinoic acid. This multi-step conversion process makes retinol gentler but less immediately effective than prescription retinoids. Retinol, retinaldehyde, is slightly more powerful than retinol, requiring one fewer conversion step. Prescription retinoids include tretinoin, Retin-A, adapalene, Differin, and tazarotene, which are already in their active form and thus more powerful and faster-acting than over-the-counter options. For someone new to retinoids, starting with over-the-counter retinol at a low concentration, 0.25 to 0.3%, is typically appropriate. This allows your skin to build tolerance gradually. After several months of consistent retinol use, you might consider asking your dermatologist about prescription retinoids for enhanced results. Retinoids are only used at night because they increase sun sensitivity substantially. UV exposure dramatically increases the risk of photosensitivity reactions and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Morning retinoid use would leave your skin vulnerable to severe sun damage throughout the day. When starting retinoids, begin with a very conservative approach. Use a low-concentration retinol product just 2 to 3 times per week initially. Apply it to completely dry skin, as retinoids irritate damp skin significantly. Wait 20 minutes after cleansing before applying retinoid to ensure your skin is completely dry. Use a pea-sized amount for your entire face. Retinoids are potent and a little goes a long way. During the first 4 to 12 weeks of retinoid use, expect a retinization phase characterized by redness, peeling, flaking, and sometimes temporary worsening of acne. This is normal and doesn't indicate that retinoids aren't appropriate for you. This phase typically lasts 2 to 8 weeks and gradually resolves as your skin adapts. Many people who discontinue retinoids during this phase miss out on their incredible long-term benefits simply because they couldn't tolerate the short-term adjustment period. Managing retinization involves strategic moisturizing. Use your retinoid, then wait about 20 minutes, then apply a hydrating moisturizer over top. Some people layer their moisturizer directly on top of wet retinoid serum, which dilutes the retinoid slightly and reduces irritation. This is called the sandwich method. This method is appropriate when dealing with significant irritation. As your skin adapts, you can gradually stop using the sandwich method. Never combine retinoids with other strong actives initially. Using retinoids with benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, or chemical exfoliants on the same evening will cause severe irritation. Once your skin is adapted to retinoids alone, typically after 8 to 12 weeks, you might carefully introduce another active on different evenings. Eventually, some people successfully combine retinoids with other treatments, but build up to this gradually. Vitamin C and other antioxidants can be used with retinoids. Apply vitamin C in the morning and retinoids at night, or apply them on different days. Niacinamide can be used with retinoids in most cases, but some people find them together irritating initially. SPF 30+ broad-spectrum sunscreen is absolutely mandatory every single day when using retinoids, even if you don't plan to go outside. Window glass blocks most UVB rays but not UVA rays, meaning significant sun damage can occur even indoors. Reapply sunscreen every 2 hours if you'll be in the sun. Wear protective clothing, hats, and sunglasses when possible. The combination of retinoid use and sun exposure can cause severe reactions and permanent skin damage. As your skin adapts to retinoids over 8 to 12 weeks, gradually increase usage frequency. After tolerating 2 to 3 times weekly for 4 weeks, increase to 3 to 4 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, increase to 5 to 6 times weekly. Eventually, many people use retinoids nightly. This gradual progression minimizes irritation and maximizes adaptation. If you experience severe irritation, excessive peeling, or significant discomfort at any point, reduce back to a lower frequency. There's no rush. Building retinoid tolerance over several months is perfectly acceptable. Consistency matters far more than speed. Someone using retinol 2 to 3 times weekly for years will see better results than someone who uses it daily for 2 months then stops. Results from retinoid use appear gradually but are remarkable. After 4 weeks, you might notice smoother texture and reduced comedones. After 8 weeks, reduced acne and early signs of improved skin tone. After 12 weeks, significant acne improvement, smoother texture, and visibly improved skin. After 6 months, improved fine lines, more even skin tone, and dramatically clearer skin. After 1 to 2 years, comprehensive skin improvement including acne prevention, minimal fine lines, even skin tone, and visibly healthier, more resilient skin. Prescription retinoids like tretinoin work faster than over-the-counter retinol. Starting tretinoin at 0.025% and increasing gradually can show acne improvement within 6 to 8 weeks rather than 12 weeks. However, prescription retinoids cause more significant initial irritation, making the starting process more challenging. Many dermatologists recommend beginning with over-the-counter retinol to build tolerance, then switching to prescription retinoids if additional strength is needed. Retinoids are teratogenic, meaning they can cause birth defects if used during pregnancy. Women of childbearing age should use reliable contraception when using retinoids and should discontinue use if planning pregnancy or if pregnancy is suspected. Men can use retinoids without this concern. Common mistakes with retinoids include starting with too high a concentration, using them too frequently initially, applying to damp skin, using them with too many other actives, or discontinuing them during the retinization phase. Starting right requires patience and conservative progression. The reward for proper retinoid use is clear, youthful, healthy skin that continues improving even after years of use. Guide 7: Hormonal Acne in Women, Causes, Recognition, and Comprehensive Medical Management. Hormonal acne is a distinct type of acne that affects many women and some men, following predictable patterns related to hormonal fluctuations. Understanding hormonal acne's unique characteristics and treatment approaches is essential for women struggling with acne that doesn't respond adequately to standard topical treatments. Hormonal acne typically appears as deep, cystic lesions, often concentrated around the jawline, chin, and lower face. These lesions are painful, tender to the touch, and located deep within the skin rather than on the surface. They're often described as having no head, meaning they don't develop the white or yellow center that surface pimples have. They can persist for weeks. Guide 1: Complete Understanding of Acne, Pathophysiology, Types, and Root Causes. Acne is one of the most prevalent skin conditions affecting approximately 85% of people aged 12 to 24, with significant numbers also experiencing adult acne. To effectively treat acne, you must first understand its underlying mechanisms and various manifestations. Acne develops through a complex process involving 4 primary factors: increased sebum production, follicular hyperkeratinization, colonization by Cutibacterium acnes bacteria, and inflammation. The sebaceous glands, which produce sebum or skin oil, become hyperactive primarily due to hormonal stimulation. During puberty, androgens like testosterone trigger increased sebum production. This oil production is essential for skin protection, but excess sebum creates an environment conducive to acne development. The sebaceous glands have androgen receptors, meaning individuals with heightened sensitivity to hormones or with hormonal imbalances experience excessive sebum production. Follicular hyperkeratinization refers to the abnormal shedding of skin cells lining the hair follicle. Normally, dead skin cells shed and exit through the hair follicle to the skin surface. In acne-prone individuals, these cells stick together and don't shed properly, creating a plug within the follicle. This plug, combined with sebum, forms an ideal environment for bacterial growth and acne formation. Cutibacterium acnes, previously known as Propionibacterium acnes, is a naturally occurring bacterium on human skin. However, in the oxygen-poor environment created by plugged follicles, this bacterium proliferates rapidly. These bacteria produce enzymes and toxins that trigger the immune system, causing inflammation and the visible acne lesions you see on your skin. Inflammation is the final component and arguably the most visible aspect of acne. When the immune system responds to bacterial presence and follicle rupture, it sends inflammatory cells to the area, causing redness, swelling, heat, and the formation of pustules or nodules. Understanding this process is crucial because different acne treatments target different components of this mechanism. There are numerous acne types, each requiring different treatment approaches. Non-inflammatory acne includes blackheads and whiteheads. Blackheads, or open comedones, form when a follicle is clogged with sebum and dead skin cells, but the pore remains open. The dark appearance results from oxidation of the sebum, not dirt. Whiteheads, or closed comedones, occur when the follicle is completely sealed, trapping sebum and dead cells beneath the skin surface, creating a small white or flesh-colored bump. Inflammatory acne is more noticeable and potentially scarring. Papules are small, firm, red bumps without a visible center, representing the body's inflammatory response. Pustules are similar to papules but contain a visible yellow or white center filled with pus. These are the classic pimples most people recognize. Nodules are larger, deeper, solid lesions that develop when inflammation extends deeper into the skin. They're typically painful and can last for weeks. Cystic acne represents the most severe form, where large, fluid-filled lesions develop deep within the skin. These are extremely painful and highly prone to causing permanent scarring. Several factors contribute to acne development beyond just hormones and bacteria. Genetics play a significant role. If your parents had severe acne, you're more likely to experience it too. Environmental factors matter considerably. Living in humid climates can exacerbate acne due to increased moisture promoting bacterial growth. Pollution and environmental toxins can clog pores and trigger inflammation. Stress hormones like cortisol increase sebum production and inflammation, explaining why acne often worsens during stressful periods. Diet influences acne more than previously thought. High glycemic foods rapidly spike blood sugar, causing insulin surges that trigger sebaceous gland stimulation and androgen production. Dairy products, particularly skim milk, contain hormones and proteins that may trigger acne in susceptible individuals. Omega-3 fatty acid deficiency promotes inflammation, while excessive omega-6 consumption without sufficient omega-3s creates an inflammatory imbalance. Certain medications, including corticosteroids and lithium, are known to trigger or worsen acne as a side effect. Recognizing your specific acne type and identifying contributing factors is the first step toward effective treatment. Some people have purely hormonal acne, while others struggle with bacterial acne, dietary triggers, or environmentally influenced breakouts. Understanding your personal acne profile allows you to select treatments targeting your specific problem rather than wasting time and money on ineffective solutions. Guide 2: Comprehensive Daily Cleansing and Preparation Routine for Acne-Prone Skin. The foundation of any successful acne treatment regimen is an appropriate cleansing routine. Many people underestimate the importance of proper cleansing, believing that any soap will suffice. However, for acne-prone skin, the cleansing process is far more nuanced and critical to success. Your cleansing routine will prepare your skin for treatment products and remove substances that promote acne formation. Begin by understanding that you should cleanse your face twice daily, once in the morning and once at night. Morning cleansing removes the oil, dead skin cells, and bacteria that accumulate overnight while you sleep. Your skin is active at night, producing more sebum and shedding dead cells, so morning cleansing is not optional. Evening cleansing is equally important, removing makeup, environmental pollutants, dirt, excess oil, and dead skin cells accumulated throughout the day. Many people neglect evening cleansing or do it hastily, significantly compromising their acne treatment results. Temperature matters more than most people realize. Always use lukewarm water, never hot water. Hot water strips away your skin's natural oils and disrupts the skin barrier, leading to increased irritation and compensatory sebum overproduction. Excessively hot water also causes blood vessel dilation, temporarily increasing inflammation and making acne appear worse. Conversely, cold water doesn't effectively remove oil and impurities, leaving your skin inadequately cleansed. Selecting an appropriate cleanser is crucial. For acne-prone skin, choose a gentle, pH-balanced cleanser specifically formulated for this skin type. The pH of your skin is approximately 4.5 to 5.5, slightly acidic. Using alkaline soaps disrupts this pH balance, damaging your acid mantle and increasing sensitivity and bacterial overgrowth. Look for cleansers labeled pH balanced or for acne-prone skin. Many quality acne cleansers contain salicylic acid, a beta-hydroxy acid that penetrates into pores to dissolve sebum and dead skin cells. A concentration of 0.5% to 2% is appropriate for daily cleansing. Some people prefer cleansers with benzoyl peroxide, which kills acne-causing bacteria. A 2.5% benzoyl peroxide cleanser is effective without excessive drying when used in a cleansing format rather than as a leave-on treatment. Others prefer gentle, fragrance-free cleansers without active ingredients, particularly if their skin is sensitive or if they're using other strong acne treatments. Experiment to find what works best for your skin, understanding that what works for your friend may not work for you. The cleansing process itself requires attention to technique. Wet your face thoroughly with lukewarm water to open your pores slightly and soften your skin. Apply your cleanser using your fingertips or a soft washcloth. Using your hands is often preferable because you have better control and can feel whether you're applying too much pressure. Gently massage the cleanser into your skin using circular motions for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. This duration gives the cleanser time to dissolve oil and loosen impurities without overstripping your skin. Pay special attention to your T-zone, your forehead, nose, and chin, where sebum production is typically highest. However, don't neglect other areas, particularly your jawline and cheeks where hormonal acne often appears. Be especially gentle around your eyes and lips where skin is thinner and more sensitive. Never use a rough scrub or washcloth, as physical abrasion can irritate acne lesions, spread bacteria, and increase inflammation. After thoroughly massaging, rinse your face completely with lukewarm water. Ensure you remove all cleanser residue, as leftover cleanser can irritate your skin and interfere with the absorption of treatment products. Pat your face gently dry with a clean, soft towel. This is important. Never rub your face dry aggressively. Aggressive rubbing irritates inflamed acne, increases inflammation, and can spread bacteria to other areas of your face. Dietary changes. Hormonal changes. Identifying changes allows you to troubleshoot. Sometimes a simple adjustment, returning to a previous moisturizer, increasing stress management, or addressing dietary changes, restores clarity. For women, track your menstrual cycle and acne patterns indefinitely. If hormonal patterns are evident, you can prepare in advance during high-risk times with more aggressive treatment or preventative actions. Update your routine periodically based on new information. Skincare science evolves. New evidence-based ingredients and treatments emerge. While your core routine remains consistent, you might incorporate new additions. For example, if you weren't using sunscreen consistently but learn about new photostable sunscreen formulations, adding a good sunscreen enhances your results. However, don't constantly change your routine chasing new trends. Consistency matters far more than having the newest products. Have a plan if major breakout recurs. If despite your best efforts you experience significant acne recurrence, don't panic or feel you've failed. Contact your dermatologist to identify what changed and resume professional treatment if necessary. Sometimes life circumstances, severe stress, hormonal changes, medications, require adjusting your treatment approach. Your dermatologist can help. Celebrate achieving clear skin. Reaching this point likely required significant effort and patience. Recognize the achievement and the work that got you there. This perspective helps maintain motivation for long-term maintenance. Guide 20. Integrating all components, your complete personalized acne treatment and maintenance blueprint. After understanding individual components of acne treatment, integrating them into a comprehensive, personalized blueprint is essential. No single treatment works for everyone. Your specific acne type, skin characteristics, and lifestyle factors should guide your approach. Step 1. Accurately identify your acne type. Do you have comedonal acne, blackheads and whiteheads? Inflammatory acne, red pimples? Hormonal acne, deep cystic lesions around your jawline during specific times? Severe acne involving all types? Your acne type guides treatment selection. Comedonal acne responds best to salicylic acid exfoliation. Inflammatory acne responds best to benzoyl peroxide. Hormonal acne often requires systemic hormonal treatment. Severe mixed acne usually requires combination treatments and potentially professional intervention. Step 2. Assess acne severity. Mild acne, fewer than 20 comedones, fewer than 15 inflammatory lesions, no nodulocystic lesions, often responds adequately to topical treatments alone. Moderate acne, 20 to 100 comedones, 15 to 50 inflammatory lesions, no nodulocystic lesions, typically requires combination topical treatments, possibly with professional treatments. Severe acne, extensive lesions, numerous nodulocystic lesions, usually requires systemic treatment including oral antibiotics, hormonal treatments, or potentially isotretinoin. Step 3. Consider your lifestyle factors. Are you comfortable with multiple daily skincare steps? Can you prioritize sleep and stress management? Will you maintain consistency? These practical factors determine whether complex multi-step routines are realistic for you. Some people thrive with detailed routines, others do better with simplified approaches. Step 4. Design your core routine. Everyone benefits from a consistent cleanse, treat, moisturize, protect routine. Select specific products for each step based on your acne type. For comedonal acne, use a gentle cleanser, apply salicylic acid treatment, use a non-comedogenic moisturizer, apply sunscreen. For inflammatory acne, use a gentle cleanser, apply benzoyl peroxide treatment, use a moisturizer, apply sunscreen. For mixed or severe acne, consider consulting a dermatologist for prescription treatments. Step 5. Start conservatively with treatments. Begin with a single active ingredient at low concentration, using it 2 to 3 times weekly. After 3 to 4 weeks of good tolerance, assess results. If you're seeing improvement, continue. After 8 weeks, you can increase frequency or concentration if desired. If you're not seeing improvement after 8 to 12 weeks, consider adding a second treatment, for example, adding retinoid to salicylic acid, or consulting a dermatologist. Step 6. Build treatment combinations gradually. Never start 2 new treatments simultaneously. After establishing tolerance to your first treatment, at least 4 weeks, you can introduce a second treatment on different days or in different parts of your routine. For example, use salicylic acid cleanser in the morning, retinoid at night. Start the new treatment at low frequency and concentration, building up gradually. Step 7. Incorporate lifestyle changes. Implement dietary improvements, reduce sugar, increase antioxidants, consider eliminating dairy if it worsens your acne. Prioritize sleep, 7 to 9 hours nightly. Implement stress management, meditation, yoga, exercise, or other stress reduction techniques. These changes typically take 4 to 8 weeks to show skin effects but provide significant benefits. Step 8. Implement professional treatments if appropriate. If topical treatments aren't adequately controlling your acne after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use, or if you have moderate to severe acne, professional treatments accelerate improvement. Monthly superficial chemical peels combined with your home routine provide excellent results. Professional facials or blue light therapy offer additional options. Step 9. Adjust for your specific factors. If you're a woman with hormonal acne, discuss hormonal treatments, oral contraceptives, spironolactone, with your gynecologist or dermatologist. If you're very acne-prone, you might need slightly more aggressive treatment than someone with occasional pimples. If your skin is sensitive, you'll need to progress more gradually with treatments. Step 10. Track your progress and adjust. Keep a skincare journal noting products used, frequency, side effects, acne status, stress levels, diet, and sleep. After 8 to 12 weeks, assess results. Have you seen improvement? Are side effects manageable? Are you ready to increase treatment intensity? Are you experiencing purging or adaptation? Adjust accordingly. Step 11. Set realistic timelines. Clear skin typically requires 8 to 12 weeks with topical treatments alone, potentially faster with professional treatments. However, residual hyperpigmentation and scarring may require additional time and treatment. Setting realistic expectations prevents discouragement from expecting overnight results. Step 12. Prepare for long-term maintenance. Once clear, continue your core routine indefinitely at maintenance levels. Don't expect to stop all treatments and maintain clear skin. Your skin's acne tendency hasn't fundamentally changed. Maintenance requires ongoing treatment, though frequency may decrease significantly. A sample complete routine for moderate mixed acne. Morning, gentle cleanser vitamin C serum, antioxidant protection, optional, non-comedogenic moisturizer SPF 30+ sunscreen. Evening, gentle cleanser salicylic acid toner or treatment, 3 to 4 times weekly initially, non-comedogenic moisturizer benzoyl peroxide spot treatment on active lesions or retinoid treatment, start 2 to 3 times weekly. Supplements, omega-3 supplementation, possibly zinc supplementation if deficient. Lifestyle, 7 to 9 hours sleep nightly, 30-minute exercise 5 times weekly, stress management through meditation or yoga, diet emphasizing whole foods and reducing sugar/dairy. Professional, monthly superficial chemical peels if available and affordable. This comprehensive approach addresses acne through multiple angles simultaneously. After 8 to 12 weeks of consistent implementation, you should see significant improvement. After 6 months, most people achieve clear or nearly clear skin. After a year, you've developed habits that maintain clear skin long-term. Remember, acne treatment is individual. What works perfectly for one person may not work for another. Patience, consistency, and willingness to adjust are more important than finding the perfect product. Most acne responds to consistent, appropriate treatment. It's a matter of identifying what works for your specific skin and persisting with it. You now have a complete understanding of acne pathophysiology, treatment options, professional treatments, lifestyle factors, and integration strategies. Armed with this knowledge, you can approach your acne treatment confidently, make informed decisions, and achieve and maintain clear skin. Your journey to clear skin is absolutely possible with proper treatment, professional guidance when needed, and consistent effort over time. Commit to the process, trust in evidence-based treatments, and clear skin will follow. 20 Advanced Skin Care and Acne Treatment Guides, Part 2. Each guide, 10 to 15 minutes reading time. Guide 21, Isotretinoin, Accutane, the definitive acne treatment for severe and resistant cases. Isotretinoin, commonly known by its former brand name Accutane, represents the most powerful acne treatment available. It's the only medication that can potentially cure acne permanently. However, its serious potential side effects mean it's reserved for severe, treatment-resistant acne and requires careful medical supervision. Understanding isotretinoin, its mechanism, effectiveness, requirements, and side effects, is essential for anyone considering this treatment. Isotretinoin is a vitamin A derivative, but far more potent than over-the-counter retinol or even prescription tretinoin. It works through multiple powerful mechanisms. First, it dramatically reduces sebaceous gland size and sebum production by up to 90%, essentially eliminating one of the 4 primary factors in acne development. Second, it normalizes follicular keratinization, preventing dead skin cell accumulation that leads to comedones. Third, it has powerful anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the inflammation driving acne. Fourth, it has some antibacterial properties, reducing Cutibacterium acnes populations. The combination of these mechanisms makes isotretinoin extraordinarily effective. Approximately 70 to 90% of patients achieve complete, long-term acne remission after 1 course of isotretinoin. Many patients are cured permanently, their acne never returns. Guide 22, Oral Antibiotics for Acne, Types, Mechanisms, Resistance, and Long-Term Management. Oral antibiotics have been acne treatment staples for decades, effectively controlling moderate to severe inflammatory acne. Understanding antibiotic options, their effectiveness, the critical issue of antibiotic resistance, and appropriate usage patterns is essential for optimal acne treatment. Oral antibiotics treat acne through multiple mechanisms. First, they kill Cutibacterium acnes bacteria, reducing bacterial colonization in follicles. Second, at acne-treating doses, they have significant anti-inflammatory effects beyond their antibacterial properties. Third, they can reduce lipase production, an enzyme that increases sebum irritancy, decreasing acne inflammation. The combination of these effects makes antibiotics highly effective for inflammatory acne. Doxycycline is the most commonly prescribed oral antibiotic for acne. It's effective, relatively inexpensive, and generally well tolerated. Typical dosing is 100 mg once or twice daily. Doxycycline has additional anti-inflammatory effects beyond its antibacterial action, partly explaining its effectiveness for acne. However, doxycycline has notable drawbacks. It can cause photosensitivity, sun sensitivity, so strict sunscreen use is essential during treatment. It can cause esophageal irritation if not taken properly, requiring taking it upright with significant water and not lying down for 30 minutes afterward. Some women experience vaginal yeast infections due to disruption of normal bacterial flora. Birth control pill effectiveness can be reduced by doxycycline in some individuals, requiring backup contraception. Minocycline is an alternative tetracycline antibiotic with similar effectiveness to doxycycline. It's lipophilic, fat-soluble, allowing it to penetrate sebaceous glands well. Minocycline can cause blue discoloration of skin and mucous membranes with long-term use. While this is reversible upon discontinuation, it's an undesirable potential side effect. Minocycline also has slightly higher risks of drug-induced lupus and autoimmune hepatitis compared to doxycycline, though these are rare. Many dermatologists now prefer doxycycline over minocycline due to these considerations. Azithromycin is a macrolide antibiotic sometimes used for acne. It's taken at lower doses than typical infection-treating doses, 250 mg 3 times weekly. Azithromycin has strong anti-inflammatory effects. However, Cutibacterium acnes resistance to azithromycin is increasingly common, making it less reliable than tetracyclines. Azithromycin is often reserved for patients who cannot tolerate tetracyclines. Trimethoprim sulfamethoxazole, TMPSMX, is a combination antibiotic occasionally used for acne, particularly in patients who cannot tolerate tetracyclines. However, it's less effective than tetracyclines and has higher allergy rates, limiting its use. Combining retinoids with other acne treatments provides advanced results. After retinoid tolerance is established, typically 8 to 12 weeks, carefully introducing benzoyl peroxide on different days, perhaps retinoid at night, benzoyl peroxide in the morning or on different evenings, can enhance overall acne control. However, this requires careful management. Combining retinoids with strong treatments too early in the process causes excessive irritation. Wait until you're using retinoids nightly without significant irritation before attempting combination with benzoyl peroxide. Combining salicylic acid with retinoids requires similar caution. Both are exfoliating and somewhat irritating, so combining them immediately is unwise. After 8 to 12 weeks of stable retinoid use with good tolerance, you might use salicylic acid cleanser in the morning and retinoid at night. The salicylic acid provides daytime exfoliation and sebum control, while retinoid provides nighttime cellular turnover and anti-inflammatory benefits. Oral antibiotics plus retinoids represent an advanced combination for moderate inflammatory acne. The antibiotic controls bacterial inflammation while the retinoid addresses cellular turnover and sebaceous gland normalization. This combination is particularly effective for acne resistant to topical treatments alone. However, careful introduction is necessary. If possible, allow 4 to 8 weeks of antibiotic therapy before introducing retinoids, then start retinoids at low frequency and concentration. Hormonal treatments combined with topical treatments represent a synergistic approach for hormonal acne in women. Oral contraceptives or spironolactone address the hormonal root cause, while topical treatments manage surface acne manifestations. This combination often provides superior results to either approach alone. For example, a woman might be on spironolactone plus doxycycline plus benzoyl peroxide, addressing hormone regulation, bacterial factors, and inflammation simultaneously. Chemical peels combined with home treatments provide enhanced results. Monthly superficial chemical peels combined with daily topical acne treatments provide more dramatic results than either approach alone. The chemical peel removes surface impurities and promotes cellular turnover, while daily treatments maintain and enhance the peeling results. Vitamin C plus niacinamide represents a complementary antioxidant combination that doesn't directly treat acne but provides skin-supportive benefits. Both are non-irritating and well-tolerated together. Apply vitamin C in the morning for antioxidant protection, and niacinamide can be included in morning or evening moisturizers. These support overall skin health during active acne treatment. Important principles for combination therapy. Never introduce multiple new treatments simultaneously. If you want to combine treatments, introduce them sequentially. Establish tolerance to one treatment before adding another. For example, establish stable benzoyl peroxide use for 4 weeks before adding salicylic acid to your routine. Use complementary treatments on different parts of your routine when possible. For example, use salicylic acid cleanser in the morning, brief contact, mild treatment, and benzoyl peroxide leave on at night, extended contact, potentially more irritating. This separation minimizes cumulative irritation. Monitor for excessive irritation. If combining treatments causes significant redness, dryness, peeling, or sensitivity beyond what either treatment alone causes, reduce frequency of one or both treatments. You can use both treatments but at lower frequencies, for example, benzoyl peroxide once daily instead of twice daily, or salicylic acid 2 to 3 times weekly instead of daily. The sandwich method reduces irritation when combining treatments. Apply your first treatment, perhaps benzoyl peroxide, wait 20 minutes, apply moisturizer, then apply your second treatment, perhaps retinoid. This dilutes treatment somewhat and reduces irritation while maintaining efficacy. Some combinations should be avoided or approached cautiously. Vitamin C and benzoyl peroxide together can reduce vitamin C effectiveness, so apply these at different times. Retinoids and strong chemical exfoliants used on the same evening can cause excessive irritation. Separate these if combining. Benzoyl peroxide with niacinamide is generally fine, though separating them, benzoyl peroxide at night, niacinamide in morning moisturizer, is easier. Assessment of combination therapy effectiveness requires patience. Most people need 8 to 12 weeks of consistent combination therapy to determine if it's working well. Acne doesn't improve overnight. Allow adequate time for evaluation. Adjusting combinations based on response is important. If one component seems essential while another isn't providing obvious benefit, you might discontinue the less beneficial component. Conversely, if you're experiencing insufficient improvement, you might increase one component's frequency or concentration, or add an additional treatment, perhaps adding retinoid to an existing benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid combination. Professional guidance is valuable when considering combination therapy for severe acne. Your dermatologist can recommend appropriate combinations, warn about potential interactions, and guide introduction sequencing. Don't hesitate to discuss combination therapy approaches with your dermatologist. Guide 24, Understanding and Managing Fungal Acne, Malassezia folliculitis. Fungal acne, more accurately called Malassezia folliculitis or Pityrosporum folliculitis, is often misdiagnosed as bacterial acne. This condition presents similarly to acne but results from yeast overgrowth rather than bacterial infection, requiring different treatment approaches. Understanding this condition prevents prolonged ineffective treatment with standard acne medications. Malassezia is a naturally occurring yeast on human skin. In most people, it colonizes skin without causing problems. However, in some individuals, conditions favor Malassezia overgrowth, leading to follicle inflammation and fungal acne appearance. Unlike bacterial acne caused by Cutibacterium acnes, fungal acne results from yeast proliferation. Fungal acne typically appears as uniform, small pustules, often in clusters on the back, chest, and shoulders, though facial fungal acne occurs. The pustules are often quite uniform in size and appearance, less variable than typical bacterial acne. Fungal acne is often very itchy or uncomfortable, more so than typical acne. It often appears or worsens after antibiotic courses, as antibiotic elimination of competing bacteria allows Malassezia to proliferate unopposed. Several factors promote Malassezia overgrowth. Warm, humid environments favor yeast growth, explaining why fungal acne often worsens in summer or in humid climates. Excessive sweating creates favorable conditions. Wearing tight, Non-breathable clothing traps moisture and heat, promoting yeast overgrowth. Immunosuppression or diabetes can promote yeast overgrowth. Recent antibiotic courses allow malassezia to proliferate. Oil-based products and heavy moisturizers can promote yeast growth in susceptible individuals. Diagnosing fungal acne requires suspicion. If your acne doesn't respond to standard acne treatments, doesn't respond to antibiotics, or started after antibiotics, fungal acne is possible. Your dermatologist can perform a KOH, potassium hydroxide, preparation or fungal culture to confirm malassezia, though clinical diagnosis is often sufficient. Standard bacterial acne treatments are ineffective for fungal acne because they don't address yeast. Benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid have minimal effect on malassezia. Antibiotics don't treat yeast. Retinoids don't specifically treat yeast. Using these treatments on fungal acne can be frustrating. You follow a good acne regimen but see no improvement because the underlying cause isn't bacterial. Topical antifungals effectively treat fungal acne. Ketoconazole, available in shampoos and creams, kills malassezia. Apply 2% ketoconazole cream to affected areas daily. Individuals receiving hormone therapy often experience acne changes related to hormonal transition. Understanding these changes helps manage acne during transition. Testosterone-based hormone therapy, for transmasculine individuals, typically worsens acne initially due to increased androgens. Acne often develops or significantly worsens during the first 1 to 2 years of testosterone therapy. This is particularly challenging for individuals already prone to acne. Aggressive acne prevention and treatment during testosterone initiation is important. Some individuals benefit from starting acne treatment prophylactically before or as testosterone therapy begins. Estrogen-based hormone therapy, for transfeminine individuals, typically improves acne over time as androgens are suppressed. Many transfeminine individuals experience significant acne improvement within several months to a year of estrogen therapy. This improvement can be dramatic and psychologically significant. Spironolactone, commonly used alongside estrogen therapy for anti-androgen effects, has acne-beneficial effects. The combination of spironolactone plus estrogen provides maximal acne improvement in transfeminine individuals. Timeline for hormone therapy acne effects is important to understand. Acne worsening from testosterone therapy might persist 1 to 2 years before stabilizing or improving. Setting realistic expectations prevents discouragement during this period. Psychological impact of acne during transition deserves acknowledgement. Acne during transition, when someone is often already managing significant life changes and body image adjustments, can cause additional distress. Aggressive acne management acknowledges this psychological weight. Working with dermatologists and endocrinologists familiar with transgender health improves care. Some clinicians are specifically experienced in managing acne in hormone therapy contexts. Iodine-containing supplements or medications can trigger acne. High-dose iodine supplementation is associated with acne worsening. This is one reason avoiding excessive iodine supplementation unless specifically indicated is prudent. Phenytoin, anti-seizure medication, and other older anti-seizure drugs can trigger acne or gingival hyperplasia, gum overgrowth. If these medications are necessary, managing side effects is required. When drug-induced acne is suspected, first confirm with your prescribing healthcare provider that the medication is likely the culprit, assess whether alternative medications without acne side effects exist. If alternatives don't exist, combine the medication with aggressive acne treatment. Don't discontinue necessary medications without medical guidance even if acne worsens. Guide 55. Nutritional deficiencies and acne, zinc, vitamin D, selenium, and beyond. Certain nutritional deficiencies correlate with worse acne. Understanding which deficiencies affect acne allows you to assess your nutritional status and supplement if needed. Zinc deficiency is well established as correlating with worse acne. Zinc supports immune function, wound healing, and inflammation regulation, all relevant to acne. People with zinc deficiency have notably worse acne. Supplementing adequate zinc, 30 mg daily, often improves acne significantly if deficiency exists. However, supplementing when not deficient provides minimal additional benefit. Identifying zinc deficiency involves blood testing. However, zinc blood levels don't always accurately reflect total body zinc stores, making interpretation complex. If you suspect zinc deficiency, discussing blood zinc testing with your healthcare provider is reasonable. Vitamin D deficiency correlates with worse acne and increased inflammation. Vitamin D supports immune function and has anti-inflammatory effects. Many people, particularly those in northern climates,